Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all the praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rachakwadash. Double honor to my elders and apostles at GMS who taught me this truth. Peace, love, and salutation is to the hopeful elect. Much love as well to the few sincere women that subscribe to the true doctrine of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. This is the brother you call Amath with the Great Millstone Nebraska camp coming back with another lesson. And Lord willing, this is an edifying lesson, right? I was just going through my notes and, I'm on a go a lot, so I listen when I'm listening to brothers' videos, sometimes lesson topics will pop up from then, or listening to these different wayward doctrines that these different camps and Israelites are coming out with. And if I'm not able to get to it right then and there, I just make a note to get around to it later, so this is why I pray that this is edifying, going into this topic in specific. May change the title, but prophecy will be a trying factor for those who believe in Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Okay, so first and foremost, I'm going to get this word trying. This video, shouldn't be too long. I'm here on my first break, but wanted to get into it real quick, man. Like I said, Lord willing, this is edifying. So when you get into the word, get the word tried. So when you get into the word tried, all right, in the Etam online, it says tested, proven, trusty, okay? And this is the Most High really trying out our faith, to see what, along the way on this journey, what have we learned? What have we retained? What has stuck with us? That way when things begin to happen, via prophecy, we don't react sporadically. We react with dignity. We react with prudence. All right. This is why the Most High said, and had it written in the book of Proverbs, it said, the prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself. All right. Not literally hiding, but we're under the banner and under the wing of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. This is what we trust in. This is whom we trust in. Salaki, this is whom we trust in. Okay. And we have to trust that. Matter of fact, I want to get the scripture here because it says the Most High is not unfaithful. Type this in, right? All right. Minister. It's in the book of Hebrews. Okay. This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 6 and verse 10. Okay, because this goes into the work that we put in Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, the fervency that we have towards his name and towards his ministry, towards his gospel. Okay, so this is Hebrews 6 verse 10. It says, for the Most High Yahweh is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love. Right, the Most High is a fair power. Okay, so the work that you put in, it's not only about the work that you put in and the faith mixed with it, but with the sincerity that you put into that work, okay, which ye have shewed towards his name, and that ye have ministered unto the saints, minister to the saints, and do minister, right? So the Most High is going to reward those whom he deems worthy, trusty, those who have kept the faith, man, those who are going to finish the course. All right. Sirach 4 verse 28 says what? Strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for thee. So the Lord, his eyes are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, beholding all the ways of men. Right. So if you've been doing what you're supposed to do, and you're keeping the law, statutes, and commandments to your best ability, you're watching, you're exhorting the people, okay, you're preparing yourself, then hey, the Lord is not unrighteous to forget that work, man. That is a righteous work. Okay. Now I want to get into the precepts that I have. I'm gonna start here in Isaiah. This is a precept that we love to go into a lot. Isaiah 33 and verse 6. It says, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord Yahweh is his treasure, right? And going into that word stability goes to the Hebrew word amawan, which is faith. Okay? The things that we have learned in this ministry, the things that we have picked up along the way, the understanding that we have acquired through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai, do you believe it? Because that's what's going to be your stability in those times. So and really, whatever you believe in, even if you believe in Buddha, even if you believe in these different gods, that's going to be your stability in those times. All right, and that's not a good thing, because it says in the book of Jeremiah, call upon those gods which ye have called to see if they can help you, which they won't, because the scriptures tell us. Also in the book of Hebrews, I believe the 4th chapter and the 12th verse, it says that let me just get it. I lost my train of thought on how it's worded, because I believe that's it. I always get it mixed up. It may be Romans. Oh, okay. Call Yahweh Shema Shai came back to mind. It says, which I'm not going to get it. I'll just quote it. It says, that there's none other name under heaven. I believe it's Acts 4:12. It says there's no other name under heaven whereby we must be saved. Right? So the only name that can preserve us from what's about to come is Yahweh, whom this world ignorantly calls God, and in the name Bahashem of his only begotten son, Yahweh Shai Mashiach, whom this world calls Jesus Christ. Okay? That's the only way we're going to make it through this shit, man. Right? That's the only way we're going to make it through Jacob's trouble. The famines, the sedition among men, the invading the house of your neighbors, the wars and the rumors of wars, the pestilences, so on and so forth. That's the only way we're going to make it, man. It says, I will put my trust in Yahweh Shema Shai. Okay? Let me see. I'll make sure I get all of this on the Isaiah. Yeah, that's pretty much it to that. Another thing, certainly one of the most prominent prophecies. Okay, the MOTB. All right, which leads me to this next precept in the book of Revelation, chapter 3 and verse 10. All right, it says this. It says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience. And the word of the Most High Yahweh Shema Shai's patience is what? The Holy Scriptures. Okay? Because that has kept, and patience, we went into that word, not the last camp session, but the camp before that, which with this word comes suffering. It says, since thou hast kept the word of my suffering. Because when we're in this ministry, when we're a part of the fold of Yahweh Shema Shai, no doubt we're going to suffer. Paul even said it himself a few times, and gave multiple examples how that if you're serving Yahweh Shema Shai, you're going to suffer. He told that to Timothy, right? And when you go into the book of 2 Timothy, the 1st chapter, he talks about the sufferings. And this is the same word that we keep, man. Okay? So it says, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth, which is going into that MOTB, that mark of the beast spoken of in Revelation 13. Okay? That RFID microchip. That all the world is going to have to face this. Right? And we know what it says concerning this prophecy. Those who take it, you're going to burn in that fire, man. Okay? You're going to be burned up in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. All right? So this is when you're not able to have food, right? When you can only buy and sell with this MOTB, what are you going to do? Bill Gates even came out. Bill Gates, I believe, and Klaus Schwab, they came out and said it like a month or two ago, maybe. The timestamp I may not have accurate. But they go into how if you don't have this device, you're not going to be able to operate within society. You ain't going to be able to do nothing. You're not going to be able to feed your children, yourself, your wife. You're not going to be able to buy or sell. So that's going to try the whole world, man. And best believe it's coming over here on a mass scale in Babylon the Great, being America. All right. Are we not, or is not the majority of the Negroes, so-called Hispanics, and so-called Native Americans, being the true Israelites, are not the majority of them right here in Babylon the Great? All right. We are scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, but is not the majority of the mixed tribes of Israel? Are they not here in Babylon the Great? Okay. So it's going to try all them to dwell upon the earth. The men of the Lord included, man. Read Revelation 13 and 16, man. Small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. Right? But this is where we, as those that lean on Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai concerning our faith, this is something that we have to be prepared for too. Don't think just because you got this word and you call upon the name and you do the work and you putting up videos and you know a few precepts that you ain't gonna be tried. It's coming to all of us, man. Okay? Let me get this in Sirach, the second chapter, or Ecclesiasticus, the second chapter, chapter 2 and verse 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. And I mentioned that word temptation as well in the last precept in Revelation, which that temptation goes into really to being tried out. When you go into the Etzem Online, the Etzem Online says it means to feel or try out. Okay. So we're gonna be tried. The Most High is gonna try our manhood. He's gonna try our faith. And when I say try our manhood, not to see if we're gay or not, just but to see if we're gonna be men or we're gonna fold like little bitches, man. Are we gonna keep the faith no matter what's going on? Or are we gonna kill over and give up? Okay. So it says, prepare thy soul for temptation, or to prepare thy soul to be tried out. Okay. Hey, going back to the example that I gave with Timothy, man. Because Timothy, when you read in the book of 2 Timothy, the first chapter, it says that pretty much he was raised right, man. His mom and his grandmother, they were women of faith. So he knew the ins and I won't say all the ins and outs, but he was very well learned. And what in the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. And he knew once he got to that age of manhood that the Most High gonna start trying you out, which the age of manhood is at the age of 12. Okay? But he knew what was going. He knew he was gonna have to suffer. He knew what was gonna happen. And he was ready for it, man. Set thy heart, Sirach 2:2. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure and make not haste in time of trouble, right? And making haste is you're reacting sensually. You're reacting carnally instead of thinking about what the scriptures say, how to react in particular situations. Because that's what matters. That's what's going to preserve us. Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time. And as I went into that word, I'm going to get into etymology real quick. Because when you go into the Blue Letter Bible, the word stability does go back to faith, or Amawan. All right, so get the face value of the word stability, because it still applies to that scripture, right? It says from the mid-14th century, persons of character, firmness of resolve, mental equilibrium, steadfastness. And the scriptures tell us to be steadfast in the Lord, man. Right? Stability, durability, constancy, security, steadfastness, firm. Okay? Which goes back to what? Having that solid foundation in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, unmovable in this truth. So that way when things happen, they ain't gonna see you sweat, even if you may be a little fearful. Because we are still in the flesh, so it's not like the flesh is not subject unto to fear and feeling emotions and things like that. But when we're calm in mind, it says mental equilibrium. Be sober, be vigilant, right? Being sober of mind, being clear-headed. When things happen, you're just taking off running, right? But you're stable in the Lord, right? So let me see. Did I finish this? Yeah. It says, and make not haste in time of trouble. So don't get scary. Don't be scary, man. Right? Because the Most High, hey, guess what? The Most High sees it. He sees the work that we're putting in now, whether it's acceptable, whether it's sincere, or whether we're just bullshitting. The Most High sees all that. So there's going to be a time where it's going to be tried out. When you go into the book of Corinthians, it tells you that too. Every man's work shall be made manifest by the fire, by adversity. Okay? Now, that's talking about doctrines as well. You come with a wayward doctrine, and you come up to somebody with it, and they ask you questions about it, and you don't have all the answers because you just wanted to speak on something. You wanted to do something different. Something with no solid foundation. Right? So, the way the doctrine that you believe in and teach, you have to be established, right? But it's also talking about when things start happening, what are you going to lean on? Are you going to lean on Islam? Are you going to lean on atheism? Are you going to lean on your bullshit doctrine? Or are you going to lean on Yahweh Shem Shah? Right? So yeah, that's pretty much the end of the lesson, man. Lord willing, it was edifying, short and sweet, straight to the point, but hey, with that being said, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachak Wadash. Double honor to my elders and apostles at Great Millstone who rule well. Peace, love, and safety to the elect. Shalom.